my dad, once he was on vacation with my mom, he hears her scream. He comes out. He's been in the shower, and he sees someone's got a knife to my mom's throat. And my dad looks at the guy, points at him. He's naked, 75 years old. Points at the guy and says, "Get out now." And the guy leaves. Guy runs away. My father must have been terrified, but he never showed any kind of emotion like that on his face. If you looked at him, you would have thought he was like, about to track you down and throttle you. The guy was terrified of my dad.
Your pops was naked.
Because he was
75 years old.
75 years old.
My brother Wax, he has a theory that nobody will fight a naked man. He said if you're ever scared,
oh really?
And
just take
off all your clothes, and people will run from you.
That actually is the best. That's the best explanation yet of this story.
Yeah.
But I put it, if you knew my dad, you would know that. If you didn't know him, you have no basis. You think, who is this psycho? Who is right? So. The problem is we have a set of strategies that evolved to deal with our friends that just aren't useful when we're meeting someone for the first time. That's the issue. It's strangers are the issue.
Right.
And we didn't evolve dealing with strangers, right? We evolved in little small groups.
Well, let's talk about your experience with Bernie Madoff.
Yeah.
And how you had to sit down with him and what your thoughts were.
No, I sat down with, not with Madoff, but with the guy who caught
Madoff.
Yeah, Harry Markopoulos. Yeah. Who is, I think it can be said, a very weird dude. So he's the guy who 10 years before anyone else figured out that Madoff was a crook.
He knew.
But the problem with this guy is he's this kind of, he's a hedge fund guy from Boston. He's super smart, but he's completely paranoid. And the reason he doubts Madoff is he doubts everyone. But my point in that chapter is you actually don't want to be that guy. You don't want to live your life thinking everyone is potentially dangerous or bad.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I think this guy, he strikes me as the most deeply unhappy.
But you don't want to be the opposite either. You don't want to be that guy that trusts and believes in everybody either.
Why not?
Because that's what most people get got. That's what most people get scammed. That's what most people get taken advantage of, I think.
I think you could use common sense. And I like to think that you trust people until they give you a reason not to. Some people look at it, I don't trust anybody until I know them better and I vet them out, and it takes a long time to earn your trust. But I feel like, okay, what you show me is what I'll take it at face value until you prove to me otherwise.
Yeah. I think I tend to err. I mean, you're right. You don't want to be completely gullible. There's some middle ground here. But I really think that happiness lies on I would rather be occasionally scammed and, trusting than be on the other side of the equation and be sort of paranoid. And,
wow.
Story of my life. Remember, you know how you always say to me, you'll give money to anybody or you'll do anything for anybody? It's because I'm looking at people that's good first.
But he gets scammed
and
a
if
lot.
they fuck me over, so what? That's on them.
He gets effed over a lot.
That's on them.
A lot.
I'm with Charlamagne. It's on them.
I almost feel like he likes getting effed over because he gets effed over so much. But
I help a lot of people too. And
You
it's
do
like
help
it's
a lot of
way
people.
more people that benefit from the good things I do than people that.
But there's
fuck
so
me
many
over.
people that he's giving opportunities to, or giving cash to, or money, or whatever, and a lot of them come back and it bites him in the ass.
It's really not a lot in the biggest scheme of things.
But I mean, but it's a balance, right? So if you've been incredibly generous and trusting of a lot of people in the world, you've clearly helped a lot of people, and then you've paid a price.
Yep.
If you look at those two things, which is greater? Have you helped more people than?
Absolutely.
So it's like I'm with that. I think that's the way you have to live your life.
But one of those prices could have cost